Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video, okay? Enjoy. Hey, what is up guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. Welcome to another video of Andy Arts TV. So, in this video I want to talk about why manga is going to, of course, manga has already outsold comics, but a lot of fans from the comic book industry, they're moving on to manga. And there's various reasons. Now, it's not just because a lot of comic books are closing due to COVID-19. That's not the only thing. There's also a lot of factors as to why so many people are abandoning comic books. And as the comic book industry is on the decline, Japanese manga is on the rise more and more and more and more. And of course now with applications like the Viz Media app, the Shonen Jump app that you have on your phone, people can buy manga, read manga, and pretty much do whatever they want. But there's just an unlimited amount of access for manga right on the freaking app. All right, so first of all, here I am bounding into comic books. So here I have an article from 2018, August 2018. It says, as comic pros double down on SJWism, comic stores nationwide close. Yes, across the nation, myriad of once successful comic book stores have shuttered their doors. It says, right? It said comic book sales have dropped significantly in 2018, continuing the trends from previous years, a trend that continues on a monthly basis across the board, right? And I'm just going to skim through the article here. It says, alternative avenues of purchase have put a significant dent in traditional comic book sales. The rise of convenient platforms where fans can rent for a much lower price point rather than own has had a significant impact on the comic book sales. Streaming services such as Comixology, Marvel Unlimited, and the recently announced DC Universe allow fans who wish to learn histories. In fact, okay, so let me stop right there. So it's not just about like having other options to buy comic books. Sure, you got all these avenues like there's Kindle Unlimited where you can stream books, basically read an unlimited amount of books for a low monthly price of $10 a month, right? It's the subscription service, but that's not the only reason. Okay, it's not just that's driving people away. And here I am at The Guardian. It says, why are comic books closing as superheroes make a mint? So you got superhero movies making almost $1 billion. The Avengers movie made almost $5 billion, I think. And yet comic books are closing. It says Endgame breaks the box office $1 billion in its first week. It says superheroes have never been more in the public eye, but don't emerge from the latest movie of Marvel and head to the comic book shop. It say so why are many going out of business? Why are many comic book stores going out of business? Like other retailers on the high streets, comic book shops have factored in rents, business rates, staff wages, insurance, but the profit margins on comics are so narrow as to make this a very delicate balancing act. There isn't a huge profit in comic books and graphic novels, says Jared Millen of OK Comics in Leeds. Nobody gets into comic retail to become a millionaire. We do it because we love it. Unfortunately, closures are more and more common topic on both sides of the pond. Most comic book shops make enough to get by. And it goes on, just goes on and on and on. But they don't got it wrong. See, here's the problem. The more accurate problem is here on this Reddit post. It says Marvel creators attack fans as comic shops close. Right? Here's another one. This is more of the accurate problem. It says, of course, you got Captain Marvel here with Brie Larson. It says comic book movie news website attacks fans, label them sexist for saying they don't want to see Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. So they're attacking fans for not wanting to watch the movies. Okay, so this is the main problem here. You got you know, the creators, comic book artists attacking the fans, talking shit to the fans. You know, why will you talk shit to your customer? I don't get that. Why are you disrespecting your customer? They're the ones spending the money. You know, if you disrespect them, what do you think they're gonna do, right? It says comic amateurs and semi-pros now attacking comic fans. It says, when I started drawing, this is from 2019 by says Road Warrior Drake in June. He says that I didn't know it would begin a journey into torture world, that of the comic books industry. I say torture because it takes great misery to be an outright jerk to those who would otherwise take time and money out of themselves to back you up, to back you and support your work. This is why it came as no surprise when comic books stalwarts like Mark Waid and Chuck Wendig started the comic book fan community when they lashed out at fans who had issues with the political and social agenda shoved into their favorite works of fiction. Yes, here's the problem. All of a sudden, these revered artists and writers became hostile to the very fans who supported them. It isn't new for entertainers to be tightwad to their fans. It was, however, eye-opening that an entire industry was revealed to be so. For me, this was the birth of Comicsgate, right? This article, however, is not going to discuss that, since I only included to serve the background of the bigger issue. As an indie artist, filmmaker, comic book artist, and writer, I understand I will live or die as an artist based on the fans base that have supported me. My works will stand the test of time based on those who patronize it, talked about it, interpret it, and were inspired by it. Therefore, it's surprising when semi-pros and amateurs in the comic book community follow the pattern of Marvel Comics, and feel they have the audacity to attack their fans based when they feel a slight or experience of shortcoming expectations. And I'm gonna stop right there. This is from Bleeding Fool, which is like another comic book news website. I'm gonna stop right there now. So basically it's just like comic book artists attacking their own fans. You know, Marvel, which is owned by Disney now, they are attacking their own fans. You know, the new people that own it are running it. They're attacking their own freaking fans. Why would they do that? Now, let's talk about manga now, right? This is my personal website, my blog, andyartstv. I wrote about how manga is outselling comic books in America and mainly all over the world. I made a video about it, so you can check out the article. Go to andyartstv, and also CBR.com says why manga and comics for kids outsell superheroes. Okay. Oh man, everyone underestimates juvenile fiction, right? So the appeal of manga is so much more bigger than American comic books, because manga not only does it look better, but I mean, and I keep saying it not only does it look better, but the stories are better. And in American comic books is mostly about superheroes. Superheroes is the American thing. As to manga, Japanese manga, they have all kinds of stories. From fantasy, sci-fi, slice of life, romance, mystery, everything, absolutely freaking everything is available. And who else? Rogers, this is from the State University of New Jersey, say, why are manga outselling superhero comics? Rogers professor explores varying themes in Japanese and American comics. Okay? And superheroes may rule at the movies, but where comic books are sold, manga reigns supreme. Last year, the Japanese-inspired comics and graphic novels reportedly outsold old-fashioned superhero comics for the first time ever in the United States. And this article is from, when is it? Oh, shoot, doesn't give me... Oh, yeah, this article is from 2019, and today is 2020 for the making of this video. And, I mean, he's saying last year, 2018, and just imagine 2019 and 2020, especially in the lockdown, more and more people are reading and reading more. Okay? It said, what are the common themes of manga? Okay, I'm not going to read the whole article, but basically they're saying that, you know, while superheroes rule the box office, manga, paperback manga and digital manga is outselling comic books in many ways. Okay? And this is the reason why. This article here is the main reason, as our friend Road Warrior Drake from this article here. Explain from the bleedingfool.com. It's fans are getting attacked. Look, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. If you walk into a store, let's say you walk into, I don't know, JCPenney, Sears, you walk into some clothing store, I don't know, Forever 21, or I don't know, where do girls shop at today? Where do girls shop at? Or like, I don't know, you go to Walmart to the clothing aisle, or Target to the kitchen aisle, I don't know. And then one of the employees just starts talking shit about you. Just starts talking shit. Excuse me, sir. Why are you here? And you're like, oh, I'm here just to shop for some t-shirts. So for some superhero t-shirts, right? And then the store clerk says, we don't like your kind around here, sir. You I don't know. It's like, just imagine being treated like shit by the store clerks at Walmart or Target. You're not gonna want to go back and shop there now, will you? Right? You're not gonna go back and shop there. You're gonna go and buy your stuff somewhere else. And that's what's happening in the comic book industry. And a lot of comic book fans are migrating over to anime and manga and spending their money over there, giving the Japanese companies more money as they deserve. And the comic book industry is under decline here in America. Okay? So not only are comic book stores closing for good, but also, I mean, people are not buying comic books as much as they used to. Okay? If you open up a manga store, you're more likely to be successful than if you open up a comic book store. Open up a Japanese store with Japanese DVDs, manga, and Japanese toys, and you're gonna make bank. We can't say the same about comic book stores. Anyways, this is it. This is your boy Andy Matrix. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for hearing me rant a little. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this information. I went to various articles here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. And this is your boy Andy Matrix. See you guys later. Peace.